how did it come about that you were in the starting lineup this season?
Well, as I say, I've been registered all season. In terms of, I agreed at the start of the season with Barry Gray that I would stay registered, and if I was needed at any point, I would see how my circumstances were. I think Darren pulled a players meeting last night, and I think he had like 12 senior players available or something like that there, and he phoned me and he says, look, I need you to give me a pull out tomorrow night if you're available. And that's pretty much how quickly it came about. And here I am playing a game, so it was good. It was good to get out on the pitch and play a game for the club tonight. Walk out again. I'm in the same scenario. I didn't think I would be doing it, especially this soon, but really enjoyed it, so I did.
Yeah, what was it like? Obviously, because I think everybody knows you keep yourself fit anyway, but it's probably a different type of fitness. And when you haven't played games in a while, did you find it tough? I mean, because you were still sort of the engine that everybody knows, where you're getting stuck in the tackles and talking and leading the way. But from a physical perspective, how was it?
Yeah, no, it was grand until 75 minutes or whatever, and I did start to cramp up, but that was going to be expected. I expected it to be before that. It's just one of those things. I keep myself right, but last time I kicked the ball was lock all at home last season. Bar trying to keep the ball off some of the academy players when we're training or whatever. So yeah, no, that's it. Physically, I feel good because I do look after myself, but that was always going to happen, I suppose, tonight.
In terms of obviously Saturday in the league is the bread and butter, but it was important for Darren and for the team, for all the players to get back to winning ways, albeit in penalties, and a really tough game. But they certainly knuckled down. As somebody that has obviously watched from afar a little bit, and somebody that's been involved in this club for a long time, it was important that there was that sort of level of commitment shown tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, when I came down tonight, Darren said to me, I'm going to give you the captain's armband tonight, and I just want you to sort of let the boys know what the club's about in terms of your experience. You know what I mean? Not that anybody who's, when Barry was here, didn't tell them what the club was about, because I'm sure he did, and I'm sure he'd done everything he could to try and get that performance tonight. You know what I mean? And I suppose it's disappointing, on how the season's gone, because it shows that there's work rate in them boys. You know what I mean? And what was produced tonight, and in a way, it shouldn't take a new manager to come in to get that type of work rate, but look, that's the way it is now. And yeah, it was a good performance. There was good team spirit shown throughout. It's a difficult place to come, always down here. You knew you were going to be in a battle from start to finish, and that's what we got.
And just finally, I think you touched on before we started recording, you were, and when we spoke in the summer, you said, you could be break glass in case of emergency. You're obviously registered as a player, you'll remain registered as a player, and you've obviously helped out tonight. I suppose the obvious question is people will want to know, are you going to be staying on? But from your perspective, this is something that you'll come in and help out if and when required and if and when it suits. But it's important to stress that you're not going to make a full commitment back to the club, because you've a lot of other things going on, including the youth academy.
Yeah, well, that's the youth academy is my priority now. So it has been. We've built a good wee team there, a couple of wee teams, and really enjoyed. Like, for example, I had to miss the training tonight to be here, and that doesn't sit well with me. So it doesn't. So yeah, going forward, look, I'll remain registered, but I'm not saying that I'm committed to being back as a player or anything like that there, because I've got a good thing going outside of football at the minute. Everything's going really well for me, and I'm happy as is.